waters are going to rise on the east bank.
Lots of people are stranded here.
I didn't think this had turned out to be Armageddon. I was wrong.
It was devastating coming back. You could tell like it wasn't gonna never be the same.
You know, we were thinking we would be in our home by now.
You had to pump your neighbors up.
I work hard to try and better my children's life.
This is about this city, what it has been through, but also what it's becoming.
The culture is deep in these roots around here. I mean, it was always musically oriented.
It used to be mostly all musicians, all family, colored people. All the musicians, they always hung out in the Trinity.
Once the music started here, everybody would be out on their porches, from the eldest to the youngest, you know. Parties all the time. People get birthday parties at all the bars you see. Ursuline and Robinson had 2 bars, Catty Corner, and those joints would be popping. Most of them are closed up now. The people aren't here anymore. They didn't come back. I would love to be able to buy a piece of property in this neighborhood and have my kids grow up the way I did. It's above my pay grade.
The neighborhood is a different neighborhood now. It's not the real 6th Ward no more. All these people come and buying all the property up. It changes like almost a gated community. And they don't want this culture to keep going.
Only time you really see some culture around is when they have a big funeral at the funeral home where everybody knows everybody. And you see the old faces that you used to seeing, you know. Then it feels like the old place again, but those people are only here for a little while.
Esta ciudad tenía futuro porque iba comenzando para levantarse para arriba. Entonces dije yo, aquí algo va a salir. Me quedé. Llegué a New Orleans en octubre, después de Katrina, a trabajar para buscar un sueño. Había muchísimo trabajo, pero con muchas dificultades. Vine a limpiar escuelas. Primero nos ponían unos trajes blancos, con botas, con casco, con cosas para respirar, porque habían animales muertos, basura, lodo y un calor. Estábamos arrepentidos de habernos venido, pero que teníamos trabajo, trabajamos 15 horas diarias. Que en ese tiempo yo pude juntar el dinero para poner mi restaurante. La mayoría de gente trabaja en construcción. El trabajo no se ha terminado, todavía no se ha terminado. Pero hay casas que te digo que no las han levantado. Están construyendo los hospitales. Todos son latinos. Son de Honduras, de Nicaragua, de El Salvador. Muy buen negocio porque ellos comen aquí conmigo. Ellos piensan que eso es su casa. Ya son como mi familia. Sí.
Dear Lionel Dixon, our office has conducted an inspection of the above referenced property. The structure has been substantially damaged by the floodwaters of Hurricane Katrina. Each of these agencies be advised that proper permits are required for all repairs, construction, negative 5, generation, elevation. I mean, we crossed our T's and dotted our I's, and we did everything that was on the checklist that they asked us to do. But I'm still in it. I feel that they should fulfill their promise of, okay, we're going to help you. Okay, this is what we're going to give you to get you back in your house.
What happened to the money? We haven't seen it. We don't know where it is. Our home was submerged under 13 and a half feet of water. We were the fourth shingle from cresting the top of the house. The government come up with a plan. They were devastated too. They never went through anything like this. You know, they were doing things as they went. I mean, it's a lot of red tape. We have a house that's paid for. We really didn't want to go and get into more debt. We stayed in Mississippi for a while till we were able to come back. You know, we were thinking we would be in our home by now.
Thank you for the Spirit of the Lord that is ushering recovery and restoration. Thank you that it is.
I'm the type of person, when you tell me that I can't do something, that makes me work even harder, not just for me, for my children. I don't care if I'm 75 years old, the house is going to stay in my family because it's something we work hard for. That's why I'm still in it.
We could be tracking the conversations and engagement. So more as a software as a service platform. So get on your dashboard, real-time analytics, 3 years worth of kind of refinement. I think the storm created a culture that is unlike any other as it relates to a startup community. People are here because they absolutely love it and are very committed and passionate about this place. I feel like for us being in New Orleans, it embodies the happiness quotient, and not just the smiley face happiness, but a happiness that's rooted in a lot of resiliency and engagement with life that I've not experienced anywhere else. This isn't about each individual startup. This is about this city, what it has been through, but also what it's becoming.
The city where the strong survived. 2005, even the strongest died. All my life, I was born and raised in New Orleans. I ain't moving to Cali, your project, till I was about 7. If you had to be raised in the poverty, the project was like one of the best places to be raised, I think.
I lost my son in this particular area. We were just sitting on a porch and drive by. And the kid that killed my son was from this particular area. There was a housing development that was here that was one of the most dangerous in the city. Katrina damaged the project so bad that we were able to roll it down and rebuild housing.
I remember just being like stunned. They done knocked down the magnolia, the melpomene, and the callaloo and made it look prettier. You could tell like it wasn't gonna never be the same. They're trying to change it. I see what they're trying to do. A lot of the people that was on housing assistance, they wasn't able to go back to the spots that they was. Everybody was all scattered.
I'm not saying Hurricane Katrina was good, but we were able to make some good things happen out of some bad things.
Lakeview is the Mayberry of New Orleans. It's the little pocket of small town in a big city. I really got into the demolition business as an emotional reason because I really want to be part of rebuilding my city. No meeting ever set anybody on fire and said, hey, okay, well, they're coming in to fix the streets and turn on the power, and it was never like that. You had to pump your neighbors up, and if you touched one, he touched the next one.
That's basically a sidewalk. Now, I did pull what was
inside. It has been an expression of love, really, to be part of cleaning up something and to be part of a greater purpose. We have only become more resilient. I think the city has only gained.
left for Katrina, I was feeling like I'm getting a second chance, start over. Part of me still feel I should have never came back. Where I live at, kids are being shot. It's just too much. I would love to move to Slidell. The neighborhoods are so much different than what we have here in New Orleans. The problem with that would be I would really have to take them out of KIPP school. KIPP is a good school. When I was going to school, all our teachers stayed right here in the city. These people come from all over to teach here.
Brilliant! His mother tried to get him to talk.
Where they're at now, compared to the schools they've been to, they're on a whole different level. They're growing, their grades are off the charts. I work hard to try and better my children's life, to get them a better future. They're gonna prep our kids, teach our kids, so when our kids graduate, they can go to college, they can be able to get that good job. They'll be able to do something better for themselves.
Because you have not forgotten us. You have blessed us. You have held us. You have kept us in your own hand. And God, we ask you now that the very God of peace.
What's been lost cannot be found. It's washed away or run around. Take what's left from the wreckage and try to find a meaning or a message.